Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Misty with Happy Planning with Misty, and we are just gonna chat for just a minute. This is not, I don't think this is going to be a plan with me. It's a more or less I was going to show you some stuff that I had gotten in the mail and just try to get my planning mojo back. I've just been in a slump. I don't know how about you guys. I'm not sure where y'all are fitting in. I don't know if it's just the season of life I'm in, but physically I'm just staying so give out and tired. And so if I plan, it's usually that traveler's notebook, and it's just because it's sitting to the side and I just grab it and bring it over. But Marshall and Maddie are both gone, and I have been washing dishes, washing clothes, changing sheets on the bed, so doing that kind of stuff. And I needed just a breather, so I thought I'd show you this. So I found this on Mercari. So this is the new Erin Condren Dashboard Daily Duo combination. And so these run between $80 and $90, I think, and I did get this for $65. And it's got all my months in it. It's got all the pages I need. So this one runs July to, still got some plastic on it, July to December, I think, of 2026. And then this is January to June. So what do they call that? That's called a academic year. But anyway, I love this blue. This is so pretty. And then this has got this on here, this colorway. So I will be doing a plan with me, and we have some pages to get caught up in that. So let me set that to the side. And then I got plannerkate. So when she has her misfit bags, I usually order 5 at a time. Because they're half off, which has them $5, and then you get to use 20% off on top of that. And so I don't tell it to be kit oriented. I just choose 5 misfit bags, so you never know what's going to be in here. And I do like taking the time to film it, because if there's somebody that's watching my video that can use some of what I don't use, I would love to share with you guys. But this is some of what come in my order. So this is flag headers. This is some boxes, appointment boxes maybe. Here's some functional boxes. Here's some checklist. And then custom font, water tracker, some icons, and then some functionals in the freebies. This is a V24, Monday through Sunday. This is $3.52, and these are some functional boxes. This is, I do not have a plum daily, but it says Daily Duo, so I think it would work on the Daily Duo part. Usually what I get in here is all these spending tracker stuff. I don't use them. I don't use budget planner related stuff. Here's a January monthly. And this is for A5, and I'm not in an A5 right now. Now these I would use. Those would work. So that is days of the week. This looks like it might be, it says April or October, so it might be the colorway for either one of those months. And it looks like maybe a sidebar with some stuff to use. Then this is A5 boxes. Here's an A5 monthly dashboard. Oh, and look at here. A5 compact vertical. I don't know, but I like it. It's Halloween related, and we are getting close to Halloween related stuff. But yes, any of the budgeting stuff, you guys are definitely welcome to. Usually after I get these and I have opened them up, I usually get my binders that I buy off Amazon, and depending on what number they start with, that starts with a 5, that's a 500. I've got a binder that's marked 5, and so that starts the 500s for sure. So then that page would definitely go first because that is 500. And then let's see, this is 501 related stuff. Yes, 501. So that would go next, and that's the reason I had that folded, so it would go down in there. And then this is 503. So I'm just going to stick it on this side for right now until I have more stuff to go with that. This is 549. I don't know if I've gone that far. 549, yes. So see, I've already got some stuff in the 549. I've already got like the week at a glance page that matches that. So I will put that down in there. And let's see, have I got any more 5 stuff? No, these are like the functional parts. But then like that is $3.52, so then I would go to the book that's got a 3 on it. See if I've got anything in $3.52 or $3.51. So $3.52 would be on this side. I've got some of the boxes, so we'll add that. And then that's 301. Let's see if we got anything. 301. So I do. I've got some of the functionals already in that. So that'll go there. This is 351. So let's see. And that is this colorway. So we'll put that down in there. So they just start building as you get more and more of these what am I trying to say? These misfit bags, the kits start adding up. 5, 4, 3, and that's just one bag. Let's see, here's a number 6, and this is 643. So let's see if we got anything yet. Yes, so see, I've already got some stuff in this colorway, so we'll add that down in there. And this is a 7, number 7. These functionals, they'll have their own folder. So we've got 700 and 800, and I don't know if I've made a 800 binder, but I do have a 700. Let's see. 744 is what that one is. Let me see if I've got anything 744. Yes. This is the Warm and Cozy sampler, and these are the boxes that would go with it. So, yay on that. And then this is 800 and something. I don't think I've started at 800 box yet. I just think I've got the other number, so I'll just have to set it to the side as for now. And then I would start into my next package. And for some reason, I always want to flip these things on their back to open them up, and they open from the front. I can't seem to get that in my head. So, let's see. Here is our freebie. So we got weather, we got checklist, we've got doodles, we've got font. And then we've got some functionals there. And they have their own kit. So we've got the functionals, those dash labels. Here's some more dash labels. Here's some days of the week. Then this here is some washi strips, and that looks like maybe a TN planner or something. It says thanks, and it looks like it's got like leaves and berries, so that might be a Thanksgiving type kit. So then we've got Erin Condren Bold, days of the week, numbers. We've got gas doodles, debit tracker. I don't do debit. I don't do savings. As you can tell, I'm constantly buying. So yeah, that don't do me no good. Then I've got an April agenda monthly. Here's a work late functional. Here's a plum 8.5 by 11 monthly sheet, which, as long as you know your columns, whatever book you're working in, as long as those boxes are fit, it ain't gonna matter what your planner is, what size it is. And then here's a week at a glance. Oh, and here's a daily duo A5, and it's like a rainy weather coffee type thing that will work great. Another 8 number, so I'll have to buy me some more of those, some more of these plastic things for sure, and get me an 8 started. But right now we'll have to set the 8s to the side. Okay, so let's see if I have a 5, and I do. I don't know if that 555, it's 550, 558. So I'll just put this 555 on this side because I don't have anything to go with it yet, and we'll spread it out as I get more stuff. Let's see, that's a 100. I don't have that one pulled yet. So this is a 411. This is the 4 book. So let's see, have I got anything to go? There's a 415, 410, 413. So it would go in here somewhere. So we're just going to slide it down in here for right now. It's in around about the right area. This is a functional. Move that to the side. This is a 3. So I'll find my 3. Find my 318. This is 313, 317, 318. This is a plum 8.5 by 11. So this means I've got a second one. 8.5. Okay, so this is a 8.5 by 11 monthly for the plum. This is Erin Condren 8.5 agenda monthly. So if anybody uses either one of those planners, because I do not, and you want that April monthly, let me know. Just holler and I can get it to you. Let's see, this is 703. So let's see if I've got anything. 718. 703. So this is going to go in here with this. This is all the same colorway there. I've got a functional. This is a functional. This is 554. Let me see if I've got anything to go with it. Usually this is what I do when I get these misfits in, and I'm usually watching one of you guys playing. I just this is 555, so $550, $551, $553. So it's all over the place. It's gonna go in amongst this stuff. But yeah, I'm usually watching somebody playing while I do this, because just playing with these and putting them where they somewhat go is just relaxing to me. And plus I'm building stickers. Now, I mean, it's just a little bit at a time, but it's the cheapest way you can do it through plannerkate. And so it's right at $1 a sheet, which I think that's pretty good. Alright, so that's mostly that. These are 100s. I don't have those pulled, that box pulled yet. Okay. Y'all, if this is boring to y'all, I'm so sorry. But I was just, I wanted to film something for y'all to share some of the stuff that had come in. I also wanted to be able to put some of the stuff away. But I just didn't know if I had it in me to do a whole plan with me. I'm just not feeling it tonight, y'all. I feel just give out and wore out. Anyway, we've got these stars. We've got these black and white icons. These boxes. These boxes. And then these boxes. And then this is a time, and that's a 7. So let me find my 7. It's 7-11 on there. So let's look and see if we've got, and I've got a couple of sheets already with that 7-11, but here's the times that are in that colorway. And then this is a 415. So get my 4. And this is a 415. So Marshall's gone to his mom's to cut grass, and Maddie's gone with a friend to eat sushi. I ain't about to eat sushi, y'all. I'm not gonna eat any kind of raw fish. When I eat, I'm not a seafood person anyway, but when I eat fish, it is catfish that is fried with some hush puppies. Now, if you're gonna do that, make sure you call me, because you talk in my language. But I ain't eating any sushi. I don't like rice. So I was just like, yeah, you might want to get a friend to do all that with you. Yeah, mama, I ain't going to be doing that. You're going to have to run me by Taco Bell and get me some food first if you want me to go with you. And she's like, no, mama, that's okay. I know you don't like it. So this is 745, some thin washi. And this is 744. So I know when it comes out, it's going to go on that side. So this is some more functional boxes, but it's in the 100s, so I'm going to set this over to the side. 7x9 Daily Duo boxes, 618, so I need this binder again. And let's see here. There's 616, and then it jumps to 622. So I'm just going to slide it down in this one for right now until I get more. And these are inserts. I don't think I've ever gotten any inserts. So I'm going to put it over there with my functional. Here's some more spending and some debt related stuff. This is a petite monthly. I do not have anything petite. I'm not petite. There ain't nothing petite in my house. So if that is something y'all have and you want it, let me know. I'm just going to slide it down in this sleeve to keep it safe. So just get with me on that. This is days of the month. No, month scripts. January through December. Very neat. I'm going to put that in my functional. This is 747, a daily duo. Is this? Let's see here. 741 is there. 745. That is a 8. Both of those are 8. So I need to put those in my 8 binder. I gotta get me an 8 binder. Alright, then this is, these will not fit in here. I do have bigger binders that I bought off Amazon. They're like 11 by 14 or 10 by 14, something like that. And I can either fold these and slide them down, especially if I've already got part of that kit, and I can make them fit. That's $6.54. Let me see. So that's $6.50, 51, 52, 53. So this would be $6.54. So I guess I could fold it in half, maybe, and slide it down in here. But it sticks out. It's awful tall, so I might put it in that other one. This is $4.45. And that's gonna go with this October. That'll go in that one. And then this is a big one. So I think I'll just put my, where'd that other one go? These big ones like this. And I don't know what that is. A compact vertical. I don't have that neither. So if somebody uses this and wants this, let me know. I don't use that at all. But I've still got 2 more to go through. I don't mind doing it. I just don't know if y'all want to watch. If this is not your cup of tea, I'm sorry, y'all. I was just wanting to get on here, wanting to do something, and just not sure really what to do. But here's some functionals. Here's some dash doodles that came. Some dots. Some colored in boxes. And this is called Font A. And then let's see here. We've got days of the week. We got pattern labels. We've got some boxes. We've got a this week and trackers. This is colorful boxes. This is a functional. So we'll set this over that away. This is horizontal boxes, daily duo boxes. Here's some more. Spending tracker, transaction log, if anybody is into that. So this is a SMC personal, I don't know what that is. AM routine, that's functional. A5 monthly, a plum 7x9 daily duo. This is some of the bigger pages that I'll put in that 10 by 11, whatever, over there. So let's see if we can find some of these. So that narrowed it down a little bit so that the video won't be so long. So this number is 718 that I'm looking for. See if I've got any. 719. So yes, 718. This is bold scripts, boxes, and then we're gonna have to fold this, put those matching boxes down in there. Okay, so this is a one sheet, so I'll have to sit it to the side. I don't have that one yet. This is 200. I don't have that one laid out neither. I'm missing my 100s and my 200s. Let's see here. Which one is the? These are my functionals. It's not that one. That's what happens when you're planner stuff. This is my 100s. So there's a few 200s in there. 250. When your planner room is so messed up. 248, and this says 251. So I guess we'll just slide it in here for now. And stuff is in totes instead of on shelves like it needs to be. So this is 332. So let's see if we've got anything that goes with 332. I do. Yay. And I already had those two boxes. So yay, that adds to that. And it looks like it might be a July kit. Okay. So then that is 251. Go back in the back of here again. I don't know. 251 is this right here. It all starts all over again when all gets crisp in the fall. Okay, so that is like a September type of kit. Alright, so this is a 500. So I just put these boxes in here earlier, and these are going to go with it. This is a 305. So let's go back. Right here, this looks like a Valentine's Day kit, and those that go with that. A 712 and then 645. So let's see about the 712. Here's a 712. We got some dash labels, and we're going to put those functional labels, pattern labels in there. And then the 645. 642, 43. So 43, 44, 45. I go on this side. Okay, one more package, y'all, and we'll be done. Oh, I gotta quit flipping these over. They don't, tape them shut that way. Okay, so here's the freebies. We got some more weather functional boxes. We've got some paintbrush splash pattern type things, some more, and these are in the softer colorway. And then here is font B. Alright, so we've got some more days of the week, some weekly reflections, some bill due, mini labels. This is packages. Amazon comes to our yard all the time. Here's some January through February, some more functional stuff. So here's some dash boxes. Here's debit tracker, savings tracker, September PM routine, that's functional. This is A5 Daily Sheet 2, and it's number 446. Here's 647 full boxes, and that is autumn. Here's a Moxie A5 Daily Sheet 1. And then here's a A5 Compact Vertical. So that's number 515. So, and that's got Easter bunnies on it. So, let's see. I've already got the Wicked a Glance in that. So, we'll put that in there. With that, let's see, we've got 426. There's 425, 426. This goes with this. And then this is 647. So 645, 647. Okay, and then we've got a 446, 446, so that's a 425, 440, 448, 445, so 446 is going to go right here in between. And then we've got a 344, 342, 344 right here. Yeah, it's all this back to school type stuff. So I got all that going with that. Then this is 506. And I think there is a 506 down in here. Yeah. So we'll just add this in with that. And that's a 500, so that goes right here. And what's this one? 614. Okay, that's a 615. So then the 614 will go on the page before that. This is 650. So let's flip to the back here. And that is going to go with this right here. 650. And then This here is 709. So that's 711, 710, 79. Go here. And y'all, that's how I do it. And this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's my plannerkate stuff. And as far as I know, all of this is from those Misfit bags. And so when I go to do a plan with me, I just try to find one that if it's not exactly going with what I've got, it'll go with it as best as possible. Because it ain't got to be just perfect for me to use it. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope it wasn't too bad. Let me know, because I don't want to do another one if y'all don't really care for that type of videoing. But anyway, I hope y'all are having a wonderful evening. And I work all day tomorrow, which is Friday. And then we'll see from there if I can get my weariness under control and get some videos recorded, y'all. Anyway, have a good weekend, my friends, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.